हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय न्यू चैनल। आपने मेरा डेली निफ्टी का डेली एनालिसिस का वीडियो देखा रहेगा। तो उसमें हमेशा मैंने मार्केट प्रोफाइल चार्ट ओपन करके उसमें जो टर्म्स यूज होता है वो बहुत बार मैं यूज करता हूँ। तो यू मस्ट बी वंडरिंग कि ये मार्केट प्रोफाइल क्या है। बेसिकली जैसे कैंडलस्टिक पैटर्न्स का चार्ट रहता है, सिमिलर वे पे मार्केट प्रोफाइल भी एक चार्टिंग का मेथोडोलॉजी है। तो आज के वीडियो में हम उसका बेसिक के बारे में सीखने की कोशिश करेंगे। तो मैंने कुछ स्लाइड्स प्रिपेयर किया है, बट उसमें theoretically जो डेफिनेशन और सम डिस्क्रिप्शन इज देयर, बट हम प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल के ऊपर फोकस करके वी विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द बेसिक कंसेप्ट विद द हेल्प ऑफ सिंपल रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल्स। तो लेट अस मूव टू द स्लाइड नंबर 2। तो मार्केट प्रोफाइल का एक बेसिक जो उसके बेसिस पे मार्केट प्रोफाइल चार्टिंग बनता है, दैट इज द ऑक्शन मार्केट थ्योरी। The purpose of marketplace is to facilitate trade, and it's done with dual action process. The market moves up to shut off buying and the market moves down to shut off selling. तो इसका मतलब क्या है? एक्चुअली स्टॉक मार्केट का जो प्रोसेसिंग होता है, प्राइस का डिटर्मिनेशन जो होता है स्टॉक्स का, वो दैट इज बेस्ड ऑन द ऑक्शन प्रोसेस। इसको समझने के लिए हम आईपीएल ऑक्शन का एग्जांपल ले सकते हैं। तो आईपीएल ऑक्शन में क्या होता है? सम 40-50 अमाउंट्स ऑफ द प्लेयर्स दे रजिस्टर इन द आईपीएल बॉडी फॉर देयर सर्विसेज। तो एट द डे ऑफ द ऑक्शन जो 10-12 टीम ओनर जो रहते हैं, वो उनको जो प्लेयर चाहिए उसके लिए वो बोली लगाते हैं, और उसको जिसका सबसे ज़्यादा बोली रहेगा उसके टीम में उसका सिलेक्शन हो जाता है। तो सेम वे में स्टॉक मार्केट में भी स्टॉक का ऑक्शन होता है। मतलब स्टॉक का बेसिकली बिटवीन बायर्स एंड सेलर उसका बोली लगता है, उसके वजह से उसका प्राइस फ्लक्चुएट होता रहता है स्टॉक्स का। तो बेसिकली स्टॉक में उसका फिक्स्ड वैल्यू ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं है। मीन्स वेरियस फंडामेंटल एनालिस्ट जो रहते हैं, वो स्टॉक्स का वैल्यू बेस्ड ऑन देयर some processes formulas, they try to estimate the actual value of that stock, uh, एंड एक्चुअली दो अगर फंडामेंटल एनालिस्ट है, दो उसमें से जानकार है, वो दोनों अगर एनालिसिस करेंगे तो it will not be the same. Actually the value they arrive will not be same because of their difference in calculation methods or formulas. They never arrive at a same value. तो बेसिकली जैसे साइंस में या मैथ्स में होता है 1+1 = 2, तो वैसा सिस्टम यहाँ पे नहीं होता है। एक्चुअली the price of the stock is driven by the perception of the value, not by the actual value of the stock. तो दो दो पार्टिसिपेंट है, दोनों को एक स्टॉक्स लेना है। एक को लगता है ये स्टॉक का वैल्यू जो प्राइस है उसका वैल्यू से कम है, एक को लग सकता है ये स्टॉक का वैल्यू जो करंट प्राइस है वो ज़्यादा है। तो देयर इज अ डिफरेंस ऑफ ओपिनियन between the two participants, therefore the prices varies. So this is about the auction market theory. So second pointer is the negotiating process. So basically once this market defines the range with excesses at each end, it negotiates within that range to establish value. तो हम 25 अगस्त का चार्ट देख लेते हैं, मार्केट प्रोफाइल चार्ट। It is actually representing this standard negotiating process chart. तो बेसिकली यहाँ पे वैल्यू बीच में होता है. अपर एरिया इज कॉल्ड एज अनफेयर हाई, लोअर एरिया इज अनफेयर लो. तो ये मार्केट प्रोफाइल का चार्ट ओपन करके हम देख सकते हैं. अल्सो एक कैंडल स्टिक का पैटर्न ओपन करके भी हम चेक करेंगे. तो फ्राइडे के दिन क्या हुआ, मार्केट ओपन हुआ 19,300 के करीब ओपन हुआ. उसके बाद इट ट्राइड टू मूव अपसाइड, बट अपसाइड में दिस इज द एक्चुअली ऑन दैट डे दिस price is actually unfair on that day, so it has got rejected. So it has got rejected and it continuously moved downside. Okay, and downside also at 19,229 level it has got rejection. So this is the unfair low price. So now within this A and C period, means within 2 hours only, market has established excesses at each end, means on the upside and on the lower side, and the entire day it was negotiating in between this to establish a value. So you can see the maximum price, the maximum जो प्राइस ट्रेड किया मैक्सिमम टाइम पे, दैट इज 19,292 296. So this is our point of control, this is our value area, and this is value area, this is the excess at the upper level, that is called as a unfair high, and this is excess at the lower end, that is the unfair low. So once the market establishes, defines a range with excesses at upper level and lower level, entire day it trades between these excesses to find a value. So third point is balance and imbalance. So actually this type of day is called as a balance day. So on balance day, if market is balanced, equal amount of buying and selling are present. If market is imbalanced, either buying or selling is predominant. In brief, balanced market has found a fair price, and imbalanced market is seeking fair price. So basically on this day we can call it it as a balanced day, because market has found a fair price, that is mean price, that is around 19,292 to 300 level. So market is trying to negotiate around these prices only. So when price is going down above this value, there is selling, sellers are coming and they are selling above this fair value or fair value. And when price is going down, then buyers are buying below this fair price. So because of this balanced action is forming, and day formation is balanced kind of day. So there is fourth concept as a tandem time frame concept. So there are two types of activity. One is called as a short term activity, that is a day time frame activity, and another activity is longer term activity, that is other time frame activity. So on this particular day, uh, we will see the previous day auction. So what happened on previous day actually? On previous day, market opened at 19,536 level. We can see the profile on that day as a narrow profile, because the price was not able to sustain at this level and immediately got rejected. So this time of day is called as a longer term activity. You can call it as a longer term activity, because the other time frame players, they think that this price is unfair, and they have sold heavily, so this market has come down to this level. Now next day there is not any presence of the longer term sellers, or there is no longer term players are active on this particular day, because there was no range extension on the either direction. Only there was a balanced kind of day formation. uh, Price was trading between very narrow range. When it was moving upside this range, there was daytime frame sellers were coming in to sell above this fair price area. When the price was going down above below this value or below this fair price, buyers were coming in picture and they were buying. So this type of activity is called as a short term activity, or the short term buyers and sellers are present in this activity in this area. So let us go to the next slide. So as you can see in this chart, this is the fair price area, and in this fair price or value area, short term buyers and short term sellers do trade with each other. Okay, so if price is going above this, there are prices going above this, then there are only this is advantageous area for long term seller, because buying above value, they are buying above value for long term sale, and this is advantageous area for the long term buyer. So they are these are the people who are selling below value for the long term buy. So in this fair price area, there is high volume that shows the acceptance. Time spent is also more. They also provide liquidity to short term trades. Whereas these advantageous areas or prices are low volume and rejected excess area. Time spent here is little. So let us see with this chart. Suppose if price is currently trading around 19,300, okay, then these short term buyers are only interested up to this level. Okay, if price is going above this area, it is getting rejected. And these short term sellers are coming in picture. So if price is for the day type, any other day type, let us assume that price is going above this value. Currently it is around 300. Who's going to buy at around 19,360? These are the people who will buy at this level, at this highest level, because they think that the value is much higher than this price. So they will buy at this level, because they think that in future price will move above this value. So this is the advantageous area only for the longer term players, means smart players. They will even buy at this level on this level also, if they think as they think this price will increase in the future. So this is about the short term and longer term activity. There are actually roles played by both the short-term trader and longer-term trader. So, what is the role of the short-term trader? To find an area where two-sided trade can occur. Whereas the longer-term trader, he moves the market directionally. So, let us look at the previous day. So, you can say that here longer-term sellers were present because they were willing to, they sold at this level and moved this market directionally up to this level. Okay, previous day value was पहले previous day का value था 19,400. Even market try to breach this PDL level also. So below this value also they were willing to sell because they think that ये जो value है, they think that this price should be lower than this value, so they are willing to sell even below this value also, and they moved this market directionally to downside. Now next day there is not presence of this longer term seller because there is no range extension on the downside. If the longer term traders were present, this market would have gone below this level also. Below they may have breached the 2000 levels also. So the main concept here is the when there is presence of the longer term traders, they move market directionally to one side. On this type of day we have the trend days. Market continuously opens test in some this one direction and continuously move to another direction. So this trend days happens because of this longer term buyers or sellers, and after that the market is moved directionally. Then comes the role of the shorter term traders. They trade with each other within this narrow range. So on this type of day, there are trade opportunities on both kind of days. On this trend days, you can take benefit of the direction moving in the one direction. So as the market is chart is developing, is in development during live market trading, if you early on gauge that market is going to move directionally in the one direction because of presence of these long term traders or smart players, then you can trade accordingly and take the benefit of the this trend day. And when the market there is not presence of these longer term traders and there are only shorter term traders are present, then if early on during A, B or C period you early on gauge the that there will not be any presence of longer term traders today and market is going to be in balanced rotation kind of day, then you can take benefit of buying cheaply at these excess levels as far as possible and take benefit of this open auctioning between these excesses. Okay, uh, and the last slide is about the price location. So price can only be above, below or within value. So this is the value of a this is the Nifty chart. So this is the value of the Nifty. So price can be only above this or below this or within this value only. There will not be any fourth location. So focus has to be always on what the longer term trader is doing, as he is responsible for the way days range develops and for the length of the time longer term trend lasts. So as I said earlier, we can if when market is developing early on, if we can gauge the direction of the market with the kind of day is developing, then you can take benefit for the trading. So that is all about the market profile basics discussion. So one thing I missed, I think, during this negotiating process, हम जो IPL का एग्जाम्पल डिस्कस कर रहे थे, तो उसमें जनरली क्या होता है, उसमें दिस प्राइस, I have said that this price is actually dependent on the perception of the value, not actually the value. सो दो पार्टिसिपेंट है, दो टीम ओनर्स है सपोज आईपीएल में, और वो दोनों हु वाज द लास्ट प्लेयर एक्चुअली द हाईएस्ट हाईएस्ट मींस मोस्ट एक्सपेंसिव प्लेयर जो आईपीएल में था, आई थिंक वो सैम करन था, ही हैज गॉट समथिंग 18 करोड़। तो उसमें क्या है, दो दो तीन पार्टी टीम ओनर इन्वॉल्व है, उनको लगता है ही विल बी बेनिफिशियल, नॉट एट नॉट मीन्स ऑल द जो 8 टीम ओनर हैं सबको वो नहीं लगता है, बट दो जो टीम ओनर है, 2 या 3 टीम ओनर है, उनको लग रहा है कि वो उनके टीम के लिए बेनिफिशियल है, तो दे विल गो एट एनी लेंथ, एट एनी कॉस्ट दे वांट दिस प्लेयर। सो उसमें जो कंपटीशन होता है बिटवीन 2 और 3 प्लेयर्स, उसके वजह से उसका प्राइस बढ़ता है। Suppose only one team owner is thinking that Sam Curran is beneficial for their team. Only one. Then he may get him at the base price only. जो base price उसका था, उसी price में वो ले लेंगे उसको। बट इसमें दो, एक से ज्यादा लोग जो है, उनको लग रहा है कि उन टीम ओनर जो है उनको लग रहा है कि वो उनके टीम के लिए बेनिफिशियल है, तो देर इज अ कंपटीशन बिटवीन टू पार्टीज टू ओन हिम। so this price is always increased because of the competition between the buyers. if more the competition, more price goes up. stocks के लिए भी सेम एप्लीकेबल है। वन पीस ऑफ द स्टॉक जो दो लोगों को चाहिए एट एनी कॉस्ट, देन देयर विल बी competition between the two to own the stock. when there is competition, then this price will go up. so ये एक फंडा है। और जब व्हाट इज दिस अनफेयर हाई एक्चुअली, unfair high means because of this competition, when price is getting higher, सपोज दोनों के टीम ओनर के बीच में अभी कंपटीशन था सैम कुरन को ओन करने के लिए, तो वो प्राइस उसका बढ़ते बढ़ते 18 करोड़ में चला गया, वो सोल्ड हो गया। सपोज फॉर द सेक ऑफ द अंडरस्टैंडिंग, सपोज वहां पे और 3 सैम कुरन है, तो एक को टीम ओनर ने खरीदा 18 करोड़। अभी दूसरा जो सैम कुरन है, उसको भी सेम प्राइस में वो सोचेगा कि मुझे भी सेम प्राइस मिलना चाहिए, बट नाउ द परसेप्शन हैज चेंज्ड। नाउ सम इवेंट हैज ऑकर्ड एंड नाउ द परसेप्शन हैज चेंज्ड। और जो अब टीम ओनर जो है उनको लग रहा है कि ये प्राइस बहुत ज़्यादा है, इसमें उसका इतना वैल्यू नहीं है, तो क्या होगा, वो दूसरा जो सैम कुरन है उसको भी 18 करोड़ मिलेगा? तो नहीं मिलेगा। तो उसको अपना प्राइस कम करना पड़ेगा, उसको खरीदने के लिए जो बायर्स आने के लिए उसको प्राइस तो घटाना पड़ेगा। दैट सेम थिंग हैपन्स बिटवीन दिस, व्हेन कंपटीशन इज देयर, स्टॉक प्राइसेस raise higher, but at some point this point is reached where this other parties think this price is not that fair, it is unfair high, then वो प्राइस को कम होना ही पड़ेगा टू फैसिलिटेट द ट्रेड, तो उसके वजह से फिर स्टॉक प्राइस नीचे आता है। सेम थिंग हैपन्स फॉर दिस अनफेयर लो आल्सो, and it keeps auctioning between this unfair high and low to establish this value. Okay, this is regarding this negotiating process. Also regarding this advantageous area for longer term seller, Actually, if you we say let us take example of the one stock, X stock is there which is trading around 500. तो अभी 500 जो प्राइस है उसका मैक्सिमम रेंज 550 टू 450 है, लेट अस अज्यूम दैट। तो 550 पे चला गया तो शॉर्ट टर्म जो सेलर है उसको लगता है कि ये बहुत अनफेयर हाई हो गया उसका, तो हम सेल कर देते हैं। देन 450 पे पहुंचता है तो अनफेयर लो लगता है बायर्स के लिए, शॉर्ट टर्म जो बायर है उनके लिए, तो वो बाय कर लेते हैं। अभी even if some players are there, some players may be there who are willing to buy at higher than this 550 level also, मतलब 550 के ऊपर भी चला गया, there will be some player who want to still buy this stock. Why they want to buy at higher this price? Because there are the longer term buyers and they think that इस स्टॉक का वैल्यू ये 550 के ऊपर भी एडवांटेजेस है, बिकॉज वो लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए होल्ड करने वाले हैं और उनको फ्यूचर में उसका बेनिफिट मिल सकता है। सो दिस एरिया इज फॉर दी लॉन्गर टर्म प्लेयर्स एंड दे मूव दिस stock price from this level, moves they directionally, they when they buy this stock price automatically gets shifted in one direction. And now if after shifting these prices at higher level, then again it trades at that higher level and establishes value, then shorter term buyers and sellers will come to trade in that higher level. So if you we take the real time example, market has made the higher 20,000 this what happened actually here, यहाँ पे जो longer term players थे they become active, suppose above this 19,500 level they became active, उनको लगा कि मार्केट का वैल्यू ये कम है, इसके ऊपर भी हम खरीद सकते हैं, तो इसके वजह से वो स्टॉक का वैल्यू मतलब मार्केट का वैल्यू बढ़ के इतना बड़ा है। सो द रोल ऑफ द लॉन्गर टर्म प्लेयर्स इज टू मूव द प्राइसेस इन वन डायरेक्शन, डायरेक्शनली अपसाइड और डाउन साइड, एंड जो शॉर्ट टर्म प्लेयर्स है उनको सिर्फ नैरो रेंज में उनको बेनिफिट, नैरो बेनिफिट के लिए वो ट्रेड करते हैं। So that is all about the basic of market profile. Thank you for watching. Good luck.